Export and apply transforms. Since version 3 of the add-on, color and transformation edits are now exportable to third-party 3D.js softwares. As the warnings on the import dialogs show, you need to make sure you haven't used Blender's native Ctrl-A, apply, rotation, or scale transforms. If you do either of these after having scaled or rotated your 3D.js objects, the 3D.js attributes will no longer be valid, and you can't export your objects correctly for third-party use. If I import a 3D.js object as a point cloud, and then rotate and scale this object and apply transforms with Blender's native apply rotation scale, then use the native export PLY function within Blender, I can see when I bring this object into a third-party viewer, it's completely messed up. If I import a 3D.js object either as faces or as a point cloud, and I then rotate and scale either of these types of objects, I can go to the export menu for either 3D.js or point cloud, and on the export menu I will see an option for reset origin. If this is enabled, before exporting your object will be sent back to the center of the Blender world. This isn't required for exporting, but you can experiment with it to see what you like most. After pressing export, either export 3D.js or export points for 3D.js, I will see some more warnings. All modifiers will be applied, and to continue working, it's best to make a duplicate before exporting. I'm going to make a duplicate of this object so you can see what I mean. After pressing export and pressing OK, an export window will be shown, and I can see here that my object has turned back into a point cloud. I'm not going to export, but let's have a look what happened. Our original object has all of its modifiers listed, and our export object has had all modifiers applied. For this reason, it's best to make duplicates if you want to continue working on an object after exporting. If I've made color edits to an object using the add-on, or removed any faces or points, either manually or by using modifiers, and I then export my object, you can see that the changes are reflected when I open this object in a third-party viewer. However, bear in mind that softwares may have different axes and coordinate system than Blender's Z up, so the rotation may not be exactly the same as it is inside of Blender. If you have rotated and scaled a 3D.js object and you want to apply the 3D.js transforms before exporting, on the Ctrl-A Apply Transforms menu, you will see a new button, Apply 3D.js Transforms and Color. This will apply all scaling and rotation values correctly to the 3D.js data. It will also apply all color transforms, so you should only use this after performing any wanted color edits.